Hey everyone, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. Today is Monday. We're gonna do some more of the Nikkei 2x2 Love event. We're gonna continue. So we're gonna try to. The agenda for today is we're gonna get the rest of this done. We're gonna try to because we're only at 25% complete, and that took one stream. So I might be streaming extra this week to get it done. But I want to get this done before we do the story 2. Because if I remember correctly, the story 2 is the continuation of after the events here. Or is about the midway point. Because it's before the event. The festival they're doing. So we're going to finish off from right here. This is an Arcana route. We got a special announcement today, so we'll end class a little early. About the most important event of the semester. Most important event? As long as it's not something like a mock exam. Bench begins to fill the classroom. Ooh. I am, of course, referring to... Suspense. The festival. Oh, there's going to be a festival. That's right. As you all know, our school is very closed off. Because of that, the school's public image has gradually worsened. In an attempt to improve our image, we're going to hold a festival that will be open to the public. Oh? So, we're doing the kind of festival normal schools do? Yeah, that's correct. Each class and club will need to decide on a theme. Wow, that sounds fun. It'll be nice to have a break as well. I wonder what our class will end up doing. How about this? A race with all the Narus. Wouldn't that be a little hard for some of the visitors? And how about a candy eating contest where you have to eat candy in a single bite? I'm not sure that will work either. I think it would be nice if we did something that everyone could enjoy together. Never really expected that we have a festival, so nothing really comes to mind. Kana, do you have any ideas? Well, I need to think it over for a bit. Really? Everyone tosses around ideas, but nothing's getting decided. It seems like it's time for me to step in. Can I suggest an idea? Oh, what is it? How about a maid cafe? Oh, hold on, Mr. Mitsuki. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, Miss Pravati, didn't you say you worked at a maid cafe before? Whoa. That means we're gonna wear maid outfits? Maid outfits? That sounds a bit embarrassing. Do we really have to wear maid outfits? I doubt they expect that much from students. I'm sure just saying welcome, master, would be enough. You think so? Serving customers should be easy enough. Pravati's face turns bright red as she glares at me with resentment. This is just one idea. Nothing's decided yet, so if you have a better idea, please feel free to share. Just then, Amy quietly raises her hand. Yes, Amy? Do you have a good idea? I don't want to participate. Sorry? Isn't this supposed to be a place where Nikkeis are supposed to train and prove themselves? I didn't come here to make a spectacle of myself. Make a spectacle of yourself. It's not what this is about. Hey Soul, what's going on, man? I have the weirdest, most out of bounds question for you. Bet you're gonna say it. With all the pressure you face at school, we just want to give you a little time to enjoy yourself. But earlier, you said it was to help improve the school's public image. That's part of it, of course, but that's not the whole reason. More than anything, we want you to enjoy your time here at the school as just normal students. Normal students? If we participate in the festival, do we automatically pass the next exam? I personally would. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, we ballin'. Festival preparation will take up a lot of our time after all. Well... If a person was born naturally as a male but was transformed as a woman, has the whole reproductive organ and all, would it be gay if you clap her? Okay, so like an actual like gender bent situation and not a transition, if I'm understanding it correctly. Like how some animes and dojins. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna give an answer, and it's gonna have a little nuance to it. So, they were born biologically male, but transformed into a woman biologically. So, they would have, of course, their genitalia and their whole body structure would change. Now, the question is, would it be gay if you hit your homie in the back door? Since their body transformed, physically it's not gay, but mentally it is. And here's why I say this. So the body transforms, so therefore it's female, so it's biologically female. But mentally, your homie is still your homie. So they were previously a guy, so mentally you're having sex with a dude, but physically you're pounding some poon. That's your homie, but they're a girl homie. So technically yes and technically no. Congratulations, you get the Bofa answer. Yes, it is not gay, but it is also gay. Schrodinger's confused Y boner. Because I'm reading Reincarnation Coliseum, and one of the protagonists went through that, lost the match, and became an entertainment slave. All right. Honestly, if you're a slave of that type and Master Dude, even if you're a dude or a chick, he doesn't care what you are. You got a hole, and that is the goal. So honestly, at the end, does it really matter? Already getting sweet and spicy at the beginning. Still recommend this. This manga is so goated. It's got the lamb sauce. That's something I've yet to confirm. Ooh, bell rings. Oh, Amy immediately gets up and heads to the door. Amy. Just as she's about to leave the classroom, Amy hears Arcana's voice and stops. Oh, is Arcana gonna offer her to be part of the planning committee? Oh, I'll send you the link. Oh boy. Boy sending me the sauce. Do you want to join the what was it called? The Festival Executive Committee? Anyway, whatever it's called, do you want to join with me? What? Friendship power! Personally, I'm more interested in something like that than running a booth. I was hesitant to join all by myself, but if we join together, it's perfect. Hold on. Arcana walks briskly over and grabs Amy's wrist and pulls her back. Miss Pravati? Yes? Can Amy and I be on the executive committee? Well, we were planning on having an application process. Then we'll do it. Wait, what does all of this even mean? You'll be an executive committee member. You'll help plan and ensure the festival actually happens, after which you'll receive full recognition for your achievements. Really? She wants the cloud. I recall one of the documents Arcana summarized for me, which contained information and policies about school events. The school has never held a festival before, but there are some basic regulations already in place in the event that one were to be held. As we said earlier, one goal of the festival is to improve the school's image, right? If you help in accomplishing that goal, the school will have no choice but to recognize your efforts. Amy lowers her head, lost in thought. Arcana slips next to me and whispers, "It's amazing." I was just relaying information you told me. Still, I'd like some time to think about it. I look at Pravati. Sure, there's still time before the executive committee is officially formed. Won't take too long, however. Okay, also, I'm sorry. No need to apologize. It's okay. I didn't take your feelings fully into account earlier. Oh, this is so touching. Are you sure about joining the executive committee? Don't really have any experience with that sort of thing. It'll probably be a lot more work than you think. Kana starts to say something, but then looks toward Pravati. Amy is already back in her seat. Let's talk later. Class is starting. Later as in when? After school at the usual place. Hey, look at another true ending. Each in their own place. After school, I gather my work and head to the library. Aw. Arcana's designated seat by the window is empty. Oh, finally I can not have to read the whole damn thing. Oh my goodness. Arcana, are you back there? I put my bag down and head towards the door where Arcana's voice is coming from. Yikes. Oh, the dust. What are all these?
とりあえず出ましょうか。ここ本当に埃だらけなので。ほらほら。
Chop, chop, chop. Yeah, okay. Actually, it's okay. Arcana pushes my back and we both exit out of the door. Arcana puts the books down on the desk. So what are those?
これは議事録ですよ。
Down. What in God's green earth is? Now, how you spell minutes? It's been so long since I've actually spelled it out. Let me say that. Yeah, the meeting minutes, okay. I keep forgetting there are documents also labeled as minutes.
はい
Yeah. Arcana opens one of the books.
最近は作成しないみたいですけど、昔は電子ファイルだけでなくこうして本の形で保管してたみたいなんです。それでひょっとしたら昔の議事録の中に学祭で参考になるものがあるかもしれないなと思いまして。
I don't even know this kind of thing existed. Wouldn't it be hard to go through everything though?
はい、だからこそ図書委員になったんです。図書委員ならある程度整理ができますし。ああ、それももうほとんど終わったので、多分学祭が始まるまでには全部終わるはずです。
That was before you decided to join the executive committee now.
それはそうですけど、もっと頑張ればいいだけです。
Arcana dusts off her uniform, then goes over to the window and opens it. A spring breeze pours into the library, together with a twilight glow.
気持ちいいですね。
Yeah. Arcana tucks her hair behind her ear and looks at me.
これからもっと忙しくなりそうですね、先生。
Yeah, I'm already starting to feel overwhelmed.
お手伝いなら任せてください。少なくとも実行委員はやるつもりですので。
I reflexively start to say she doesn't need to, but then I remember what she said before.
私も先生の支えになりたいんです。先生として、そして指揮官として。私の力になってくださった分だけ、それ以上に私も先生に、あなたに寄り添える人になりたいんです。
Thank you, let's do this. Kinda holds out her pinky finger.
約束ですよ。
Yeah, promise. I hook my pinky finger with hers.
全部終わったら先生がしたいことを何でも叶えてあげますね。
Are you sure you can handle that?
それは。
Arcana seems slightly flustered. Yeah, flustered.
ではもう一つだけ約束してください。
Or what? Oh.
私に優しく愛おしそうに接すること。
We look at each other in silence for a moment, then burst out laughing.
何ですか今のやりとり。
Like, lol, so random. Seriously, haha. You came on so strong and then kind of fizzled out.
それはまだ心の準備が
As you
できて
your
ないの
deck
で。
now. Ah! Those are my new jorts. Dot dot dot. Arcana rests her hand on the window frame with a gentle smile, and then turns her head to look outside.
実を言うと、私ってすごく意志が強いわけでも使命感に溢れてるわけでもないんです。本当は働きたくないし出勤したくないし、誘惑にもすぐそそのかされる、そういう普通の人です。
Arcana looks back at me.
だからこそすごく感謝してるんです。そんな私が揺らがないよう支えてくださったことに先生のおかげです。
Dot dot dot. Arcana's words make me recall everything that's happened between us at school. There were definitely some close calls. If I made a different choice then, our time at this school would probably have gone very differently. And don't shortchange yourself, Arcana. You've been doing great.
そうですか?
Arcana stands up and walks towards me.
ねえ、私たち今まで本当に頑張りましたよね。私は学生らしく、先生は先生らしく。
That's right.
だから今から残りの時間はちょっとだけご褒美があってもいいと思いませんか?
What kind of reward did you have in mind?
例えば二人っきりでご飯を食べるとか、授業中に
Just the
こっ
two
そ
of
りアイ
us.
コンタクトをするとか、秘密の恋愛をするとか。
Secret relationship, Jesus. Even though we're still teacher and student.
学生と先生なのにです。
Kind of smiles playfully. You didn't even consider the possibility that I would say no, did you?
はい、そ
No.
もそも告白って勝負じゃなくて確認だって言いますよね。私今 100% 確信してますので。
I couldn't say no to you even if I wanted to.
じゃあ今日からお付き合いスタート?
Yeah, I guess it does.
じゃあこれからはもっと頑張らなきゃですね。お仕事をこなしつつ恋愛もしないとなので。
We have to be careful not to get caught.
むしろちょっと匂わせる方がワクワクしませんか? それにこういうのって必死に隠そうとしてるのは本人たちだけで、案外周りは気づいてるものですよ。
Riri?
だって絶対わかりますもん。
Kind of looks up at me. She looks unmistakably like a girl in love.
ほら顔に全部。
She gently brushes my cheek with her fingertips.
書いてありますよ。恋愛どころか男の人の手を握ったことさえなかった私が 100% 確信できるくらいに。
Dot dot dot. I cup Arcana's cheeks in return. It's the same with you, Arcana.
バレちゃった。でも一線は越えちゃダメですよね。
Yeah, that would be too much.
ですよね。
The sex.
一度越えてしまったら絶対に我慢できなくなりますもん。
That's the issue for you?
そうですよ。私一度崩れてしまうと本当にダメなので、よっぽどのことじゃない限り習慣を崩したくないタイプなんです。
I see.
でもそうですね。 プラトニックなのもいいけど、キスくらいはしたいような。なるようになれ。
Huh? Pushes me back and looks up at me as she plants her hand over. Fuck, I didn't turn off the thing in time. Me up as she plants her hand on the wall. Oh, quite assertive. What? Did you just decide not to hold back? What about your routine?
よーく考えてみたら、なんだか悔しくなってしまって。そもそもどうして私が我慢を？我慢しなきゃなのは先生の方ですよね。なので私は我慢なんてしません。先生の方でブレーキをお願いしますね。はやぶー、今かけないと事故っちゃいますよ。
Time out.
はい。
Arcana's eyes widen then slowly close. Her pale hands arc through the air for a brief moment, before resting gently on my chest. Slowly, I pull my lips away.
ずるいです。本当に。
Brat correction. Pop. No horny. What?
タイムを使えるのは私だけなんですよ。
I don't remember that being a rule. Get wrecked, loser.
私が好きに決めてしていいものなんです。
Such a little brat. Nah, you just sound like a child.
当たり前です。ファーストキスをしたばかりの花の女子学生なんですからね。
Dot dot dot.
これからは本当にダメですよ。本気ですからね。私わがままばかり言いかねませんからね。
No, I don't think you will. I trust you.
もう本当ひどい。
I look at Arcana's face right in front of me. Everything she's feeling is written all over it. You're embarrassed, aren't you?
当たり前です。
Hee hee.
笑わないでください。人がクールに落ち着こうとしてるのに。
Sorry.
もうダメ。タイム。
Another one, huh?
あなたのせいですよ。
Arcana mutters in a sulky voice and lets out a small sigh.
もうお手上げです。言いたいことが多すぎて全然まとまりません。もうこうしちゃおっと。
Do what? True to her word, Arcana seems to have decided not to hold back. Which, you know, should be fine. Contrary to what she may have said. Arcana has a stronger sense of duty and responsibility than anyone I know.
キスまで OK なら手をつなぐのとハグはいくらでも OK ですよね。ほら ABC で言えばもっと前の段階にあるわけですし。
The spectrum. Duty and responsibility. I thought you were trying to set the mood.
だって気恥ずかしくて。
I'm feeling self-conscious. Stop it.
それに
Stop it. Kind of leans against me and grins.
こちらの方が私たちらしくありませんか？
Yeah, it does.
じゃあもう少しだけ私たちらしく過ごしましょうか。
How much longer?
先生がブレーキをかけるまで。
True True ending 2. So we got the true ending for the teacher route for Pravati and Arcana. Now we gotta do the student route stuff. But first, we gotta get these. I just don't know which path to take first. Like, we definitely gotta try to figure out this option. Beep, beep, beep. The alarm blares through the room, dragging me out of my sleep. Today is the first day of the new semester. I wash up quickly and grab a late breakfast. Now there's just one last thing to do before I'm ready. We're actually gonna skip through this since we've already done it. I think sit together was like for both options. Places me in the very back row by the window. Already seen this part. Okay, so that was the one we've already done before. Okay, so the one we need to do. Karate's first class. Okay, so that one led to there. So what goes right here? Oh, you know what? That leads to the teacher route. That's what it is. Okay, so tablet. I swore we've already done that before. Okay, there we go. First class. First class with Arcana. I'll be outside trimming, so I won't be able to give choice options. No! I was just about to ask. Oh well. We got SXA1 first, so we'll do that. Now then, we'll begin the first class. Of course, I know it's the start of a new semester, so I don't plan on jumping straight into the serious lesson. Pravati begins a lesson that feels more like an orientation. The only thing is, ever since class started, Arcana has been resting her chin on my hand. Oh, on her hand, staring at me. I gesture with my chin to tell her to look forward. She shakes her head. Seems pointless. Kinda writes something on her notebook. She tears off the corner, folds it, and secretly slips it into my hand. Read it. In big round letters, the note reads, "Meet me at the stairs at the end of the hallway. Miss Pravati, may I go to the restroom?" Sure, go ahead. Kana flashes me a smile and leaves the classroom. Alright, so we either follow or quietly pay attention in class. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do a coin flip. I'm not gonna bother putting it up. Flip a coin. And heads, tails. Alright, I guess we're following Arcana. Jesus. Fate wants us to get all the bad endings first. Miss Bravati, may I go to the bathroom as well? Yes, go ahead. I open the classroom door and step into the hallway. The soft sounds of ongoing lessons drift out from other classrooms. The stairs at the end of the hallway. From far away, I see Arcana hopping and waving her hand at me. What did you say to get out of class? I said I was going to the restroom. Miss Bravati didn't say anything. She did look a little displeased. As we walk down the hallway, Arcana casually takes my hand. We wander through the quiet school together. Really quiet when classes are going on. It also feels like a completely different place. Yeah, it's kind of fascinating. Oh, right. You said you don't remember your school days, right? Or your childhood? You know about that too? Of course. I wrote it down myself in the volume 1, page 8 of the Counters records. Why does that feel slightly unnerving? That's just part of my job. Arcana slowly slows her steps slightly. I really want to experience something like... What? You mean going to school? Yes, well, that too, but... Arcana grips on my hand, it tightens ever so slightly. Skipping class together and wandering to school. Really wanted to try that. Arcana looks up at me and grins. Heads or tails? Alright. At top one's heads, bottom one is tails. We got heads again, Jesus. Oh, I was waiting for the right time to do that. Arcana's fingers fidget slightly against mine. Is there anything else you want to do? Anything else? If I tell you, you do it with me? If it's possible. And I'll show you. There's something I've been preparing for a day like this. Arcana's fingers fidget slightly against mine. I put it in my right pocket, but Arcana swings our intertwined hands. Her right hand is holding my left. I don't think I can take it out while holding hands. Can you take it out for me? Aw. Come on. But I can't take it out of my right hand either. Is that so then? Arcana raises our joined hands above our heads and slips into the space in between my arms. It ends up looking like I'm hugging Arcana from behind. How about now? From behind, I can see that Arcana's ears are bright red. I carefully reach into her pocket and pull out the paper inside. A note. Yep, I wrote everything down there. I unfolded the note at the top. Thick pen strokes have crossed something out. Right below that are the words, my youth bucket list. Look here. Arcana leans against my chest and points to the middle of the note. Skipping class and wandering around the school. Yep, we just did that. And then there's this one. Points to the bottom of the note. Getting a back hug. Arcana leans against my chest, then slightly turns her head to look up at me. Thank you. Doesn't this count as something you did? It's basically the same thing. Arcana turns her head back and looks out the window. You know, I just wrote those down as they came to mind. So there are some really ridiculous ones. But even so, let's do them together. Arcana releases my hand and turns to my face. You promise? Promise. I pinky swear to Arcana. Kind of holds out the note. You're giving it to me? We'll just I don't think this one matters. You keep it safe. After wandering around the school a little longer, we head back to our class, still holding hands as we walk through a quiet hallway. Let's proceed. Morning class is finished and it's time for lunch. Let's get lunch together. Huh? Aw. Arcana takes out a lunchbox from her bag. No. It's far too massive to even call a lunchbox. What is that? It's obviously a lunchbox. Flick. As soon as Arcana opens the lid, I see rice balls decorated with cute expressions. What do you think? Don't they look delicious and super cute too, right? Oh yeah. Just like Arcana said, the food looks absolutely delicious. Did you make it all yourself? Of course. I woke up at the crack of dawn this morning. So that's why you were almost late. No, I could do this with my eyes closed. Can I try some? No. Anna picks up an octopus sausage with her chopsticks and holds it out to me. Here, say, why did she say no then? What? Go on. Imagine you're a transfer student with an underclassman harboring unrequited love for you, who poured all her feelings into a lunchbox she spent all night preparing. Honestly, I think we're all weebs enough to play the game and know what a bento box is. Hurry, say ah. Flip a coin. Heads top, tails bottom. Okay, you know, I'm gonna refresh this because it's really hitting heads all the time. Bro, it's hit heads. I'm doing 3 test flips. Okay, it finally hit tails, Jesus. But the original result was heads. Right. It's really delicious. Wait, what? I pick up the octopus sausage, Arcana dropped, and put it in my mouth. It's good. Sausages are just good to begin with. And I only grilled it, nothing fancy. Arcana holds out a piece of rolled omelet. Judging by her word expression, it's safe to assume she made this herself. It's good. Really? Yes. Really, really? Really, really. Eat. Arcana makes a strange sound and puckers her lips. Are you okay? I don't think I can control my expression. Arcana feigns a stern look and starts feeding me the rest of the side dishes, one by one. A while later. After feeding me to her heart's content, Arcana finally starts eating. If I want this to be an enjoyable meal, I should come up with a conversation topic. Alright, time to flip a coin. Tails, ask her about her cooking. Arcana, do you like cooking? Cooking? I'm okay at it, I guess. Can't really do anything super fancy, though. Still. Arcana picks up a slice of kiwi and holds it out to me. I can at least cook well enough that my future husband won't starve. Yeah. Arcana picks up a slice of kiwi for herself and eats it. And she absolutely bites down on her chopsticks as she thinks. Yeah. Being good at something and actually liking it are two different things, yeah, you know. That's true. I never really thought about it that way. Could you tell me one more time that the food's delicious? It's delicious? Without a word, Arcana puts the last piece of kiwi into my mouth and begins packing up the lunch. Arcana? I just realized something for the first time in my life. Arcana closes the lunchbox lid and pokes my cheek. I guess I really do like cooking. After school? Mizuki? Let's go check out the clubs. Before I even have a chance to think it over, Arcana drags me along and we begin touring the clubs. We start with the familiar ones: literature club, broadcasting, band, art, and so on. The secret passage exploration club? What's that even supposed to be? Seriously, what? Never mind. Even the really bizarre clubs that shouldn't exist. We end up checking out almost every club, but Arcana doesn't look particularly impressed. Don't see anything you like? Yeah, nothing really stands out and makes me think this is it. Maybe I should just join something decent enough and call it a day. Why don't you form a club of your own? I really do want to club activities. What? If nothing's calling out to you, then start something of your own. So, what do you want to do? A divination club, maybe? Well, a divination club does sound nice, or maybe a photography club. What's wrong? No, it's nothing. So if there's something I want to do, I should just go for it, right? Something about you seems different. Nah, it's just your imagination. But juggling multiple things at once may be hard, right? Well, it's not impossible, but you'll have other school events to deal with. Sorry, someone was messaging me and I thought I would be fast, but I guess I was not. Right. Either a divination club or a photography club. I guess I'll pick one of those two. Those suit you well, Arcana. Yeah. I also really like both, which actually makes it harder to decide. Hmm. 10 minutes later. Whatever, I'll just decide later. We already did a bunch of things from my list today. So yeah. Let's do something else today. Like what? Something easy. Kinda holds out her hand. Like heading back to the dorms together while holding hands. Okay. Arcana and I stroll slowly hand in hand as I walk her back to the dorms. Physical training is the next one. Oh, I want to see the divergence we did. Okay, so we came to here. So this will lead to this. So I think these two join up together. Yeah, it's usually looks like what happens from branching paths. They both meet up at the same middle section, and then they branch down from there. Alrighty, I'm gonna BRB. I need to go to the bathroom and go check up on my dog. I'm the only one home today. Alrighty, I'm back. Got myself a little snack. Got some Ripple potato chips with some sour cream dip. Sour cream and onion. That everyone? For today's special lesson, we're doing physical training. Yuki, you've been excelling in the theories class, but your results in practical evaluation have been pretty dismissal. In other words, your stamina is lacking. It's because I'm not a Nika. That's nothing but an excuse. How is that an excuse? You fucking botch. God damn, teacher's out for me. You'll go stamina training. Alright, so I'm assuming this is going to branch to either the Pravati or Arcana route. The other students will warm up and take some time to assess their stamina. Yeah, I was starting to get tired of all of those weird special lessons. We finally get to take it easy today. Alright, it's time to check your stamina. Stamina check. Battery. 28 hours of operation remaining. All stamina checks are done. You need to check your own stamina, not Naru's. Naru's the one who runs around most anyways. Amy, are you confident about your stamina? I'm not really big into running myself. I'm not very confident, but I do think this will be a great lesson. Tactics are important when you're up on the surface, but in the end, it all comes down to stamina. Long distance running, endurance, and preservation. Perseverance, my bad. These are all crucial. You're certainly fired up. Dot dot dot. Being amongst Nikkei in a physical training class. Kind of scary. Now then, let's do some warm-up exercises before we start out our run. Everyone pair up. Everyone quickly pairs up with their friends. I wonder who would team up with me. There's Arcana standing there looking bored without a partner, and then Parvati looking around at all the students. Who should I do my warm-up stretches with? Okay, so this one is where it's gonna branch. Almighty coin, Arcana heads, Parvati tails. It is heads. Arcana it is. I walk over to Arcana. Arcana, let's pair up. Arcana's bored, almost lonely expression brightens instantly. Yeah, sure. Hey, are you good at exercising? Are you still doing that role play? This is just a warm-up, so try doing this. I bend forward while standing and grab my ankles. I'm not that flexible, but this much should be. Huh? Arcana stays almost completely upright, only stretching her arms straight forward. What are you doing? I'm stretching. Sissy? Let's try something else. I sit on the floor, spread my legs. Sure enough, my inner thighs are screaming in protest thanks to my lack of flexibility. Bit like this and then, huh? Arcana crouches down in front of me, watching me. What is it? You seriously think I'm gonna sit like that? With this short skirt? Oh. Alright, boys. I'm gonna do a flip on this one. You know the drill. One's heads, two's is tails. Heads! You're right, that won't work. Right? I don't mind if it was just you, but there are other people around. Arcana stands up and holds out her hand. Let's do something else, something we can do together. Okay then. As I grab Arcana's hand to stand up. Huh? Even though I barely put any weight on her. There's no support from her at all, and I fall flat on my butt. Huh? Arcana tumbles into my arms. Wow, you're really strong. You didn't do that. You didn't do that on purpose, did you? What do you think? Woman. After finishing warm-ups with Arcana, who is stiff enough to put a log to shame, we start running around the gym as Parvati instructed. After a few laps, I could feel the sweat starting to build. Man, these motherfuckers didn't change into gym uniform, man. Even in America, like in middle school and in high school. High school gym's like optional. But in middle school, and in elementary school, it's mandatory, but in middle school, we had to have black shorts that cut above the knees and we essentially had the same gym uniform because we needed to buy a shirt. It was the shorts that were purely up to us, I think. No. We had to buy a school logoed t-shirt and shorts. For gym class. So that was fun. Honestly, kind of great because we didn't get our normal clothes sweaty. Sitting in middle school, being sweaty as fuck, especially in the middle of puberty, where I think kids are just at their stinkiest, both male and female. Where we didn't have to worry about the uniforms as kids because when we were kids, so we didn't stink as much, unless you shit yourself. All right, the gym shirt I'm wearing. Oh, we are wearing a gym outfit, gym uniform. Cool. The gym shirt I'm wearing is starting to feel a bit stifling. You've got this, Mitsuki. Huh? I stopped for a moment in front of Arcana, who's sitting in the stands watching. Huh? What is it? Here. I take off my gym shirt and drape it over Arcana's head. What? Hold on to this for me. Okay. Leaving Arcana behind along with my shirt. Start running again. We're running topless. Woo! When gym class ends, I head back to the stands again, but... Huh? Arcana is nowhere to be seen. I look around and approach a student who's heading out. Her name was Amy, I think. Hey, Amy, can I ask you something? Yes? The girl who was here, I mean, student with the long blue hair, did you see, where she went? Oh, you mean Arcana? Oh, you know her? Yeah, we've met. She's my dorm roommate. Went back to the dorms early. Said she needed to change clothes. Thanks. No problem. After saying goodbye to Amy, I head towards the dorms. An incident at the dormitory. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, sussy. Sussy. I arrive near the dormitory building. But, spot a familiar figure disappearing into the dorm. I follow Arcana inside. Aquamarine colored hair disappears down the far end of the hallway. I walk down the hallway towards the corner. Blue hair peeks from around the corner. Coin flip. Heads or tails? Heads. Keep walking. Boo! Hi. What? You didn't get scared? I can see your hair. Oh. Kinda grabs her hair and examines it. I guess my hair's gotten longer, so I miscalculated. Now that you mentioned it, Anna's hair almost reaches her calves. When we first met, it was around your hips, right? Yeah. I've been growing it ever since. Isn't it uncomfortable when it's that long? It is. Washing and drying it's a huge chore. But still. Arcana gently sways the tips of her hair in front of me. What do you think? It's pretty. Right? Let's go. I need to return your gym uniform back. Arcana takes my hand. I follow Arcana into her dorm room. Welcome. Alright, sorry for the intrusion. I do have a roommate, but she won't be coming right away, so it's fine. You're right. You're talking about Amy, right? She mentioned it earlier when I was asking her where you went. Yep. What about you? Me? Who's your roommate? I have my room to myself. What? Is your room better than ours? Oh yeah. Wow, special treatment. It's a double room, but we only have one closet. I guess since everyone wears a uniform, we don't exactly have that many clothes too. Arcana opens the closet. You already put my shirt in there? Of course. Everything has been neatly organized. Takes out my gym shirt off the hanger. Even so. Don't forget our promise. No making a mess. Upon entering the room, the interior space, to put it charitably, has a lived-in feel. To put it bluntly, it's a total pigsty. Girl failure. No, I don't have any memory of that time. Phantom said, you've always been that way. Kind of puffs out her cheeks while looking at me. Anyway, Arcana. Yes? How should I put this? What is it? You seem a bit different from before. Kind of drops the clothes she is holding. Drops the clothes she is holding. Isn't that what people say before they break up with someone? First it's that, then it's like, I liked you better before. I just don't feel that spark anymore. No, it's nothing like that. How should I put this? You seem more honest. You were always expressive to begin with, but now it feels like there's even more range to your emotions. Getting sulky, getting angry, things like that. Kind of picks up my gym uniform she dropped and shakes it off. That might be true. I certainly feel more comfortable than I did before. So I'm a bit more casual, more natural in the way I treat you. Does that mean you stopped putting it on the act? It's a little different from that. There's no girl in the world who doesn't put on a bit of an act. Especially in front of someone she's interested in. Yeah. How should I put it? She wants to bounce on it, Dio. Kind of looks down at my gym shirt. I feel like I've started to have certain expectations. Expectations? Yep. Feels like if I act like this, you'll accept it. Or rather, that I hope you will. I hope you'll cherish me and find me cute no matter what version of myself I am. I hope you'll like me no matter what side of me you see. That kind of expression. You know, Mitsuki. At that moment, I hear the sound of someone entering the dorm code. Noni? Gasp. Oh. I think Amy is back. Arcana quickly moves away from me and looks around. You've got to hide. Okay. I hurriedly looked for a place to hide. There aren't many choices in Time to Start. Alrighty. Obviously, we've been doing the coin flip, so of course, one's heads, two's tails. Oh, that okay. We're hiding in the bed. It's tails. My gaze briefly goes to the open closet, but I remember Arcana says there is only one closet. Amy is sure to change clothes when she gets back. Oh. I quickly lie flat on Arcana's bed and pull the blanket over me. I feel Arcana straighten the blanket so it doesn't look suspicious and sit down on the bed. Hey! Oh, hey, you're back early. Yeah. By the way, did you run into Mizuki by any chance? He was looking for you earlier. Oh, yeah. We met up right out front and talked, yeah. Click. Do not hear the sound of Amy opening the closet. If I had it hidden in the closet... well... Aren't you going to shower? No, I already showered at school, so I'm going straight to bed. Is that so? If you don't mind, do you want to step out for a short walk? I've heard that, if you take a walk before bed, you sleep super well. Sorry, let's go next time. I'm a bit tired today. Oh, okay. Even after that, Arcana tries her best to lure Amy outside somehow. But I can feel Amy climbing into the bed next to us instead. Kind of lets out a small sigh, and I hear the sound of her changing clothes. Nice. Kind of slips under the blanket. Of course I am.
静かにしてれば大丈夫ですよ。ここ数日の感じだとエイミーはイヤホンをつけて寝るんです。
Arcana wipes the sweat beading on my forehead.
もう少ししたらこっそり抜け出してください。それまでは
Arcana wraps her arms around my waist and brushes her face in my chest. Berries. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I can't spell. I'm dyslexic. Ah! I keep getting words wrong! Fuck me sideways! Me sideways.
変なこと考えちゃダメですよ。
Okay. We're gonna flip again. We got heads. We
本
won't.
当に
Really?
考えるくら
I
い
mean, just a little would be okay.
こんな状況で何も考えないっていうのもそれはそれでショックですし。
After nuzzling her cheek against my chest for a while, Arcana lets out a small giggle. What is it?
いえ、なんとなくこの状況がおかしくて。こんなつもりは全くなかったのに。
Me neither.
でもなんだか青春っぽくないですか？ こういうハプニングって。
Little episodes like that. Arcana traces her fingertips across my palm.
きっと後輩は複雑な気持ちでしょうね。大騒ぎを口実に先輩を部屋に招いたまでは良かったものの、その後のことまでは 特に考えてなかったでしょうから。ううん、わざと考えなかったのかも。怖い気もするし、勇気が出ないから。手、握ってください。
I take Arcana's hand in mine.
そう、こうやってただ手を握って寝るだけですよ。
Wait, we're going to sleep?
はい、私は寝ますけど、すんこっそり抜け出すんだから。
After I wait until Amy falls into a deeper sleep, Arcana smiles and snuggles further into my arms.
私が眠るまでそばにいてください。
Arcana closes her eyes as if intent on falling asleep. Soon her breathing evens out. About 30 minutes later, I carefully slip out of the bed. With Amy and Arcana seem to be fast asleep. I gently smooth Arcana's bangs as she shifts slightly in her sleep. Sweet dreams. Arcana's eyes flutter open slightly. Then she reaches out and cups my cheek.
もう見てる。
Yeah. Gotta sneak out of the dorm. I make it back to my room safely where I try to get some sleep. New friend and club selection. I'm assuming the shenanigans would have gotten us the other way. School bell rings. Oh, ding-a-ling-ling. That's all for today's class. Good work, everyone. After Bravati leaves the classroom, the previously quiet room regains its liveliness instantly. And let's eat lunch. Arcana takes out her lunchbox, a sight that has become familiar by now. But there is a new addition today. Today's lesson wasn't easy. Really? I thought it was manageable. You were just doodling in your book, Arcana. Keep it down. Thanks to Arcana becoming fast friends with Amy, the three of us now hang out during lunch and after school. Amy, what are you doing after school today? I don't really have any plans. What about you, Arcana? Yuki and I were gonna go sing some karaoke. I mean, we were planning to, but I should probably go sort out the library. It'll be bad if I put it off any longer. Right, you came to manage the library, didn't you? I haven't actually seen you working in the library. Hey, why don't we go together? I'll help. Really? Sure, I've been wanting to take a good look around the library anyways. Great, thanks. You really shouldn't coddle her like that. She'll end up spoiled. Wow, that's exactly what Phantom says. From what I've heard about this Phantom person, I kind of feel a sense of kinship. I finally make a friend my own age and you're saying something like that. Oh, really? You seem so outgoing. I thought you had lots of friends. Well, you'll realize how weird she is once you know her. What's that supposed to mean? Puffy cheeks. Puffy cheeks. Kinda lightly smacks my shoulder. I think I get what you mean. Amy picks up a piece of vegetable tempura and takes a bite. Yuki, you've known Arcana for a long time, right? Was she always like this? No, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do option 2. Oh, am I not supposed to? That's how Arcana addresses you, so I figured I would too. Suki here. Arcana feeds me some Inari sushi with a playful smile. Seeing how readily I accepted the sushi, Amy lets out a small laugh. Is it good? It is. After the meal ends in a pleasant atmosphere, Arcana tidies up the lunch boxes and plops a sheet of paper on the desk. Club activity application form. Yes. We said we started a club last time, remember? It's time to decide. Club, huh? There are 2 choices. A photography club or a divination club. Photography club? Yep, a club where we take lots of photos. Is that so? Amy studies the camera Arcana takes out, lost in thought. And the divination club would be... Actually, what exactly would we do? Fortune telling, I suppose? With tarot cards or crystal balls and stuff? That's true. But, that all we would do? Arcana points to the application form. So, what do we write here in the activity section? We will predict the fate of the world and read Mizuki's love fortune. Stuff like that, huh? So, which do you prefer, Amy? I'm not sure. I don't really know much about divination or occult stuff. Really? I was kind of hoping the 3 of us could run the club together. Arcana glances at me. Do whatever you want, Arcana. Yeah, I don't really mind either way. I'm not very good at choosing things like this. This won't do. Arcana grabs her bag and stands up. Arcana? Let's grab something good to eat and think about it more. Kinda hauls Amy and me out to our feet and swiftly ushers us out of the classroom. Arcana continues to mull it over even after we get to the cafe. Is it really that hard to decide? Yes. You only get one chance to choose. If we try to do both, we'll just end up half committing to each. And then, no, things just wouldn't work out. Arcana stirs the remaining ice in her cup with a straw. Mizuki, yes. You pick. Go with Coop Photography Club. The Photography Club. Coop Camp. Alright, so we'll have to do the other option. I think the Divination Club would be better. Good club, huh? Arcana beams, then glances over at Amy, subtly gauging her reaction. You said you weren't that interested in it, right, Amy? You need at least 3 people to start a club, right? I'll put my name down for now. Okay. But I'm not planning on actually participating. I'm not particularly interested in divination. When Amy whispers something to Arcana, Arcana's face turns bright red. What is it? Nothing. It's nothing. Oh, she's doing it because... Free some McDiesel? God, dang it. Oh, darn it. Gonna get spicy in here. Not habanero, I mean like jalapeno kind of spicy. And so we write our names on the club application form. While Amy writes her name last, Arcana fidgets with my hand. Mitsuki. Huh? Thank you for indulging me every time. I'm the best, aren't I? Hearing you say that yourself makes me not want to admit it. By the way, Amy finishes writing her name and puts the pen away. suddenly speaks up. Yeah. Yes. What about the library? Oh! Divination Club, just the two of us. Just the two of us. Boom, boom, and probably branches twice right here. We would have to go this path, I think, for the Okay, so yeah, we would need to go with the opposite we did. And so Arcana and I officially form our very own divination club. Arcana sits across from me in the club room. He deliberately puts on an air of mystery and peers into a crystal ball. What do you see? That's not how you ask. How am I supposed to? I should ask, do you see anything? Because I can't see anything at all. I mean, come on, there's no way you could see the future or fate just by staring into a glass ball. Isn't that what fortune tellers and prophets are supposed to do? That's true, but I'm neither of those. And what are you? I'm a cold, ruthless, professional city woman. City woman. Let's see. Arcana places both hands on the crystal ball and falls deep into thought. Right now, oh, I see my future as I fondle this ball. Isn't it usually impossible to see your own future? That may be true for ordinary prophets, but I'm not ordinary at all. I'm in a class of my own. In other words, a legendary prophet like no other. Dozens of retorts come to mind. Oh, excuse me. But Arcana looks so happy that I decided to let it go. Oh, isn't that? Gunnar hurries, takes out some stones, spreads them across the desk, begins to study them seriously. Oh, I see. Now I get it. What is it? It's a secret. It's a secret. I'm just kidding. You don't have to glare at me like that. Stuff like this, atmosphere and momentum, make up about 200% of it. If you grab their attention like this from the start, Arcana spreads tarot cards across the desk. Even if things don't quite add up, they'll just go along with it. Isn't that just a scam? Hey now. Like I said before, it's kind of like counseling. People only see what they want to see and believe what they want to believe. Arcana flips over a card. The Star. Kinda hesitates and flips over another card. The Moon. Aren't you supposed to flip 3 cards? Oh, right, yeah. Kinda starts to flip another card, but stops. This is boring. Let's do something else. Next up, Arcana takes out a wooden board and a Ouija board. What did you do with that? It's to put it simply, you summon a spirit and ask it things. I figured it'd be more fun if we did it together. Just the two of us. What are you planning to ask? About that, there are more restrictions than you think. There are some things you're not supposed to ask. Damn it, really? I have to switch shaker cups. Sky Lily one's just not working anymore. Why is water spilling out of it? It's tight sealed. That'd be mixture. I just like one of the plastic ones. I like using the metal one from her gym one. Actually, I think I still have that playmat I haven't used yet either. Shit. Locked up. That magic. Well, mouse pad is what it is. Man, these spirits sure are strict. Right? I mean, they should be grateful a living person is even talking to them. Anyway, I'll give you a rough explanation. So listen up. As Arcana begins to explain various things, I suddenly speak up. Hold on. You used to do stuff like this when you were alone in the Forbidden Library, right? Yeah, pretty much. Because you were lonely. Arcana sets the cliche down. Actually, one of the biggest taboos with a spirit board is using it alone. But honestly, ghosts and curses don't really scare me. I just wanted anyone to talk to. Why did things suddenly get like this again? Huh? I've told you all that before. All of it. Anna gets up from her seat and walks over briskly. She sits down next to me and hooks her arm around mine. That was before I met you, though. I get it. But why are you not calling me by my name anymore? Because this is something I'm saying to you as a fellow classman, not as an upperclassman. What? It's just one of those things. Anyway, don't keep bringing that up, okay? I've been really happy since I met you. Even now, being with you is so much fun. Got it. Well then, kind of picks up the spirit board's pledge. Let's start again. Starting with the spirit board. I spend the entire day listening to Arcana's lecture about all kinds of fortune telling and occult related things. Later on the way back, after leaving the club room together. Oh right, I'm supposed to have dinner with Amy today. I feel like I should just let... I'm gonna make a decision. I don't like being a third wheel or interjecting myself into someone's stuff with their other plans. I'm gonna say have a good meal. Oh, you're not going? It'd be kind of awkward if I tagged along. Oh no, not at all. If anything, Amy would be happy to see you. Is it still awkward when it's just the two of you? No, that's not it at all. Of course not. We're super close. We basically best friends. I think you're protesting a bit too much. No, I'm serious. It's just... I only brought it up so you wouldn't feel pressured. No need to be mean about it. You did? Yeah. I'm sorry. Are you really? Yeah, I'm sorry. Then you'll come along, right? I had a feeling this would happen. Okay. Alright, just kinda doesn't matter. Thank you. Just the two of us in the club. I wanted the three of us to hang out sometimes. And speaking of which, Arcana stops walking and glances around. Spending this much time together. Just the two of us. It's a first. Yeah. Not easy getting inside the Forbidden Library that often after all. Yeah, well, I can come out more often now than I used to, but it's still only the short periods. Yeah. All right. Arcana stops and holds out a tarot card. This. It's not the Wheel of Fortune. Earlier, I flipped 2 cards instead of 3. This was the 3rd. I take the tarot card. It's the Lovers. That card comes up all the time when I'm with you. It must be fate. I don't think it's what you think it means. Hey, what did you say before? Tarot is all about interpretation. Correct. Anna starts walking again. I slip the card into my pocket and follow after her. I always thought tarot cards were pretty interesting. I just never super got into it myself. Itsuki? Yes. Thank you for staying with me. I'm really happy we can be alone together. Just the 2 of us. Yeah, me too. The Lover's card. In the spirit of you. This will reach around. This is we do the photography club. So I'm curious. So I believe we gotta hit this one to go and loop into there. Then we come down. So we'll definitely, before we do this branching path, we'll want to scoop into here because right here is, okay, so this is where we choose our partner. I have to have tempted to do this one again, do the naughty option. We're pretty much almost done with this branch. Oh, we're 32%. After that, I enjoy my school life to the fullest, or rather, as Arcana would put it, I'm enjoying my youth. Then one day, we'll be ending class a bit early today. I have an announcement to make about the most important event of this semester. Important event. It's always another mock exam. Being in the fill of classroom. Of course, referring to the festival. It's going to be a festival. Right. We've seen this multiple times before. We'll just speed through it. Highlight of our time at the school. Alright, now it's where the new dialogue is. True. About this. Accessories or keychains. Dolls, Naru keychains. Sounds good. Ain's good with her hands too. I'm not really good at that kind of thing, and I'm sure how much I can help. I haven't made anything like that before either. It won't be fair if someone ends up doing all the work alone. Next. Any other ideas? I never even thought we'd be doing something like this. Like a festival. I'm fine with anything as long as it's fun. I think I'll be doing something with my club instead. Everyone tosses around ideas, but nothing gets decided. In that case, I raise my hand. Think, a maid cafe. That's... Oh yeah, maid. Wow, does that mean we're gonna wear maid outfits? It's embarrassing. Students, I'm sure Welcome Master would suffice. Think so. This should be easy enough. Body's face turns red as she glares at me with resentment. Choice, is there... If there's no objections to maid cafe, At the moment, Amy quietly raises her hand. Yes, Amy? Do you have any better idea? Want to participate? Sorry. Be a place where Nikkei's are supposed to prove themselves. I didn't come here to make a spectacle of myself. Make a spectacle. Well, same. Pressure of the webs. So if we participate in festival, we automatically pass them. Operation will take time. Well, that's something I've yet to confirm. School bell rings. Oh, Amy immediately gets up and heads to Amy. As soon as the bell stops ringing, Amy classroom. Together, Arcana and I chase after Amy. In the distance, I see Amy sitting on a bench. Amy! You're already out of breath from running that little? What do you mean? I ran so much. Here, drink some water. Thanks. Arcana catches her breath. Amy begins to speak about how she was scared before coming to the school and how she felt inadequate and wondered if she could handle it. But with Arcana and I, she's been able to enjoy her time at school. Then hearing about the festival brought her back to reality. Up there goes gravity. Up it's so rabbity. As Arcana listens with a serious expression, she takes a Arcana has no stamina running, but stamina under. Oh, yeah, well, that's a different story. Not gonna lie, I think Arcana's a pillow princess. I'm calling it. She's got to be a pillow princess. Oh, you don't know what a pillow princess is? It's a term mostly used with girls, but I guess you can use it for a guy as well. Is for a girl when they're having sex in bed, they don't really do anything. Like they don't do any movements or anything. They expect their partner to do everything. My ex is a bit of a pillow princess until I forced her to do stuff. Not in the bad way kind of forced, but like force is the wrong way. I encouraged her to be a little more active. But yeah, basically a pillow princess is a girl that doesn't do much in bed. I could even get you an exact definition. I see a no tech. Yeah, the exact one. So basically, another way of putting it is a lazy partner. So a person that prefers to receive sexual pleasure rather than initiate or reciprocate it. So yeah, like they just kind of just sit there lazily. You might be active, but with the lack of stamina, Pillow Princess I can see her being one. Alright, how about this? You heard what Miss Pravati said earlier. Each club also needs to decide on a theme or concept. Yeah, she did. It doesn't matter whether it's our club or a new one that you join. Either way, that's where you show everyone what you have achieved. By achievements? Yes, that's right. This might sound strange coming from someone who isn't even a proper student. But I think there's no reason they choose to treat us as students throughout this whole experience. If it were just about imparting knowledge and training us, there'd be plenty of other ways to do that, right? That's true. That's why I've decided the theme of what you need to prepare and show. That is youth. You're going to show everyone the kind of life you're living right now as a student. I'm being serious here. I know, I can tell how serious you are. Kind of thing now. Amy lets out a content sigh. I'll think about it a little more. I mean, Amy stands up. I'm going to go talk to Miss Pravati. I was really rude earlier. I should apologize to her first. I also want to have an honest talk with her, the way a young person should. Okay, Amy leaves with a smile. Whew, that took 10 years off my life. Not to mention I nearly lost a dear friend. I don't think it was that big of a deal. IMB for Amy. Amy becomes a new member of the Phantom Thieves. That'd be crazy. I don't think it was that big of a deal. But you did great. You were pretty cool back there. Pretty cool. Thanks. Arcana watches Amy's retreating figure, then suddenly speaks up. Come to think of it, what about you, Mizuki? Huh. Well, it's not just about the festival. It's an important event. And it kind of feels like, how should I put it? The accumulation of our youth. But realistic speaking, once the festival ends, our school life ends too. Not gonna lie, this whole event feels like also a metaphor for a midlife crisis. That's true. So with the time we have left, what do you want to do? Photo of the three of us, bucket list required. I want to spend more time alone with you. Spend more time, a little more time together, just the two of us. And then let's go. Where to? Somewhere we can be alone, just the two of us. Bro, don't even say that. I'm slowly getting there. Not gonna lie, I forgot what I said. Just the two of us. Are you? Just the two of us. Can't stop. Hey, this is the normal ending. Is there a bad ending? No, I know. The other one's gotta be the true ending. Ending for the student with Arcana, and the other one's gotta be normal and true. You said this setting up. Oh, midlife crisis. Dude, I bird brained so hard. Midlife crisis. Dude, I'm gonna be turning 30 this year, man. Bro, if you're having a midlife crisis in your 30s, bro, so you need to reevaluate your life. You're not at your midlife until you hit like your 50s, bro. Because the way it's scaled is everyone assumes that 100 is how long you're gonna live. Even though it's kind of a lucky thing to have happen, but honestly, it's kind of the optimistic way of looking at it. Because quarter life is at 25, midlife's at 50, and honestly, I don't think anyone really cares after that point. Dude, I'll be surprised if honestly, I'm surprised they made it this far. I thought I was gonna die from all the bad food or some disease. Like, who knows? I might just die off at 40 or 50. Who knows? I probably see myself max making it to like 65. I don't know why, but then again, I won't be upset either. I entered the club room together with Arcana.
ここならちゃんと合法的に
Oh, thank God she gets to read a bit.
いくらでも二人きりでいられますよ。
Time to clap some cheeks. Just kidding, I don't think this is happening this route. Which would be really awkward. If you die before me, I'll beat your ass at the gates of truth before returning to Earth. I don't know, man. The only reason why I'm still alive is because I don't want to break my dad's heart. Because the last thing he wants to do is bury me before he dies. So, one of the reasons why I'm still alive. I don't want to see him cry over that. Nor I don't want to people crying about me when I die. Motherfucker, the water's still coming out. Son of a bitch. I've expressed this self before, but I really do not like myself. One of the reasons why I haven't reattempted in so long is because of I think just living my life is punishment enough. Death's too easy. I don't deserve the easy way. So I'll just go through life and try to figure shit out in the meantime. Is it dark? Yes. Is it a little too harsh? Also yes, but I just have a very negative outlook on myself. And I've always been that way too. Because it's never enough for me. My expectations are too high for me. But I'm slowly learning to lower my expectations. Like, my expectations of people are like in the dirt just because I expect everyone to be a fucking retard. I almost hit the wrong button. If it's here, it's completely legal. What? We can be here alone together as much as we want, right? When you put it that way, it sounds kind of shady. Nani? Why'd you lock the door?
邪魔が入るかもしれないでしょ。
The sex.
警備の方とか他の先生とか。それに他の学生が入ってきちゃうかも。大事な瞬間を誰にも邪魔されたくないんです。
Yeah.
はい、どうぞ。
Kind of looks at me and opens both her arms. Huh?
二人きりになりたかったんでしょ。
You said you want to be alone together.
やりたいことがあるんじゃないんですか。ほら、
Oh, we're gonna play
早く。
like Sorry or Scrabble. I slowly walk towards Arcana. Let me see them titties. Ugh. Every step I take, Arcana's body flinches slightly. As I stop right in front of her, Arcana looks up at me with anxious eyes. Slowly, I hold her in my arms. Are you sulking again? The tension slowly drains from Arcana's stiff body.
そうでもしないといつか急に終わってしまいそうだから。先輩。
She actually said senpai. Arcana pulls away slightly and looks up at me. Yes.
最後にもう一つだけわがまま言ってもいいですか？
Are you sure this is going to be the last time?
今日の最後。
For today at least? Okay, what is it?
やってみたいことがあるんです。まさに今みたいなこういう状況じゃないとできないこと。それと
Arcana takes a deep breath and grabs the sleeves of my shirt.
これはあなたじゃなくて先輩に言うことなので勘違いしないでくださいね。
Okay.
先輩、私と学祭が終わる時まで、つまり学校生活が終わるまでの間、付き合ってくれませんか？
Arcana's hands gripping my clothes are trembling. Why are you so nervous?
緊張するに決まってるじゃないですか。告白なんですから。
But you said it's only while we're at school.
それでも緊張するものはするんです。断られたらどうするんですか？それで付き合ってくれるんですか？くれないんですか？
Arcana speaks irritably, but her hands are still shaking. I slowly wrap my hands around hers. Arcana's expression brightens. Yes, I will. Arcana tightly grips my hand as if she'll never let go. She shrugs her shoulders with a smug expression.
エイミーと3人で遊びたかったけど、一度過ぎた青春はもう戻ってこないけど、それでも好きな先輩と付き合えて、これからも2人きりでいられるようになってすっごく嬉しいです。
I mean...
よし、わがままおしまい。
Arcana nestles into my arms.
さっき言ったこと本気ですからね。本気だけど本当の本気じゃないですけど。
What does that mean?
ちょっと残念なことはあるけど、たかがそんなことで今この瞬間の幸せは変わらないってことです。もう好きな時に手をつないでいいんですよね。
Yes.
どこでも思いっきり抱きついていいんですよね。
That might be a bit much, don't you think?
そうですね。それなら。
Arcana carefully leans into me.
今みたいに二人きりでいるときは
I pour Arcana into my arms. That's fine.
じゃあ仕方ありませんね。ずーっと二人きりでいないと。放課後もお昼休みも学祭の準備の時間も全部。
Are you sure that's okay?
はい。夢から覚めたくないから。
Arcana Normal end 1. Arrow deck. Outstanding student ID. This is normal. So yeah, I'm assuming this is the true ending right here. Well, the first one will be picking Parvati, but I want to just finish this chain first, so we should go right here. This is going to lead to a bad ending. Hide in the closet. I'm hiding in the closet. In the still open closet and shut the door. Just as I'm shutting the door, I can hear the sound of the door open. Hey, hey! Oh, hey, you're back early. Amy. Do you mind if we go for a walk with me? Oh, sorry, I'm a bit tired today. Amy's footsteps are getting closer to the closet. What are you trying to do? I'm going to change. Oh, then I hear our kind of hurried footsteps, but look, closet door opens. I meet Amy's eyes. The end of you. I figured as much. The sound of the scream. The quiet dormitory begins to stir. Bruh. The fuck? I don't even know if that came through. I actually nailed that. What the fuck?
今の悲鳴どうしたの？念のため通報を。何事ですか？
The fuck? What is Parvati doing here? She's supposed to be at the teacher's dormitory.
先生。
Unless it's a dormitory, the whole just one single building.
先生も聞きました。急に誰かの悲鳴が。
Huh?
待ちなさい、この変態。
No, wait, it's all misunderstanding.
何が誤解ですか？誤解も何も常識的に考えて女子寄宿舎のクローゼットに男性が入っているなんてありえないでしょ。エイミー、本当に誤解なんです。すべて私が。
I run down the hallway while getting smacked on the back by Amy. And the dorm rooms starting open one by one. Unfortunately, familiar faces emerge one by one.
先生、何？その人、捕まえてください。その変態男が私たちの部屋のクローゼットに隠れてたんです。
I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. At that moment, the door right in front of me opens. Ray comes out together with Naru. Yeah! I end up tripping over Naru 1, or was it 2? Anyway, I tripped over one of the Narus and tumbled down the hallway. Crash, bang, thud. Look at Ray right there, it's like, oh. I finally come to a stop, lying flat on my back in the hallway. I don't want to hear pervert. Look at fucking Parvati. She just straight up got a bra out. That's it. She's acting like that's fucking normal. No excuse. As I witness the sight that unfolds before me, I find myself frozen in panic, paralyzed. I have never experienced on any battlefield. I blink my eyes rapidly, but nothing changes. Then that means this is reality. No, everyone's expression seems to have gotten even darker. Hi. It hits me the moment Amy screams rings in my ears again. The one thing I've been looking forward to, my youth and my school life, is officially over from this moment on. Bad ending number 3, the end of youth. No, you're not, woman. Quit your lying. Camera required. Okay, so where do we get the camera? Oh, I'm assuming we gotta do this one. Alright, I guess we'll have to start this one. Alright, there's multiple items. Alright, so that means there's 3 potential paths we gotta take with this one. We'll begin the first class. Of course, I know the start of the new semesters. Safe way to acquire acquainted with new friends. Got it? Acquainted with new friends, yeah. My fucking book. A student whose expressions had darkened at the word lesson quickly perked up and eyes lighting up again. I mean, Mizuki, I'll ask you a question and you must give me an answer. Alright. You encountered a rapture mob far larger than anticipated. Charging into them recklessly would mean certain death. In that situation, what is the most effective tactic? I don't fucking know this. That is indeed our most frequently used tactic, but in this situation, this dangerous, I recommend HO formation. Of course, in any actual battle, there are many variables and you must follow your commander's orders, so your course of action may differ. I must admit, not the answer I expected from someone with your field experience. Alright, next question. As the player, I don't fucking know that. I don't even remember a single time they ever brought that fucking shit up. Came across a student in danger at the school. How will you respond? Inform the teacher? From a textbook answer, but not the one I was... Okay. Okay, is all of it just B? When I ask why you went to that answer, since this is a school, we have teachers here we can trust. That's right. This is a school after all. All the teachers here are trustworthy, myself included. That was a good answer. Good. Now for the final question. What do you want to learn about this school? I'm assuming these are the 3 options. I'm assuming friendship's gonna get us the camera. Friendship. That's nice. You do meet people at school and forge meaningful friendships. There's no rule saying that applies only to the students either. I'll do my best to teach you. Now everyone, these questions help us learn a lot about Mizuki. You don't have to cower around someone to get proud around someone to get to know them, right? I hear hushed whispers beside me. This lesson is kind of childish. You got it all wrong, Ray. We just need to stall for time so we won't have to sit through an actual lesson. Oh, that makes sense. Since there aren't any questions, I suppose I'll just proceed with an actual lesson. It was so useful. Please ask the other transfer students these questions too. I knew it. I'm glad all my preparations paid off. Alright, shall we ask Arcana next? Bell rings. Well, that was a very productive class. Next time we meet, we'll have a proper lesson. Make sure to bring your materials. One more thing. Suki, please come with me for a moment. Yes, Mr. Pravati. Follow Pravati to the teacher lounge. I wanted to ask you something in private. You keep changing the way you address me, Miss Pravati. Is calling you by my name embarrassing you? Not at all. I'm just used to calling you Commander, so it's a little awkward, that's all. About what I wanted to ask you. Why did you choose to become a student? To be perfectly honest, I don't think there's anything more for you to learn here. Well, take my time scanning my surroundings. The hallways, the classrooms, and the students. The school I'm so familiar with. All of it holds memories I've made since becoming a commander. Perhaps it's because I have no memories of my time as a student. I see. You have no memories of your school days at all? Sorry for bringing this up. It's okay. I'm not really bothered by it. Thank you for answering. You can head back to class now. Pravati returns to her desk with a thoughtful expression. Appreciations. Oh, I wonder, am I actually gonna have to do part of the story too to get? I still got a fuck ton of pictures to get. That one, so that's unfortunate. I wonder if I gotta going through here. So this has gotta branch into a new part. I gotta do this. Actually, no, I wasn't able to. Next question. Come across a student in danger. How will you respond? I figured you acted that way, Mitsuki. I'm well aware of your sense of justice. However, you are a student of this. Yeah, understood. Why not click on the missing and tell you where they're located? That's fair. I forgot about that. Love. That's right. School is a very part of your youth. Love and friendship, these are things that bloom here. Since you're so eager to learn, I'll do my best to teach you. After all, now everyone, learn about the crowd and so on. Yeah, these time we meet, a proper lesson. Body. I follow up body just. Oh shit, I didn't even read that part. You keep changing the way you're dressing. Okay, now it's the same. Okay. Okay, cool. I got. There's a lot of fucking items I'm missing. But the weird part is, I think I have like. Oh, I didn't get this one. Okay, hold up. Train yourself.
しないんですか？
Do what?
キス。
Kind of sits on the mat and hugs her knees, then looks at
し
me.
てもよかったのに。
But I'm a teacher now, and you're a student.
それにしては私のことだけ可愛がりすぎじゃありませんか？まあ私は嬉しいですけどね。他の人たちに私の女だぞーって見せつけてる感じで。
Arcana.
なんて冗談です。
Still sitting, Arcana stretches both her hands towards me.
先生、起こしてください。
I take Arcana's hands and pull her up. A little while later, Arcana fixes her clothes and walks up to the door. Okay, let's go. Oh, the door won't open. Huh. I'm pretty sure this is the same outcome anyways. Well, I'm looking at inventory and I can't. Doesn't show the items. I'm wondering if we had to do parts of story too. What it feels like. Okay, here's the camera. That was the one we did a coin flip on. what to do. Take out the note Arcana gave me earlier. Arcana? Yeah. While we're eating, let's go through this together. What's the things you want to do? Just a moment. Kind of rummages through her bag. I also got this and this. Crystal ball, tarot cards, a camera, a knitting set, various books, a pair of glasses. Wait a moment. Are those cat ears? Anyway, it kind of lines up all sorts of items on the desk. She wanted to do pet play in the bedroom. Oh my goodness. This horny bitch. I think this covers everything we might need. What should we start with? Are you having a hard time choosing? Don't worry, I'll explain them all in detail. That way, you can pick what sounds good to you. Why are you taking this so seriously? Kyle's long-winded explanation lasts all the way until lunch break is over. I'm so distracted I can't even tell what I'm putting in my mouth. She's putting her dick in your mouth. She's pulling her cock out. But at least Arcana seems happy. Are you listening? Yeah. Liar, you were spacing out. Arcana raises her camera and takes a photo. Camera? Yeah. I bought it recently. Come to think of it, you like taking photos, right? Yep. It's not really a hobby or anything, but it's fun. Arcana takes out a camera that looks just like the one she's holding. Here. You giving it to me? Without a word, Arcana looks at me and strikes it. Yeah, I'm giving it to you. So, let's make lots of good memories together. Alright, we've secured the camera after school. I really want to see what the other option was if we told her she needs to stretch. Sure, I don't care. I am a perv. Who cares? Arcana. Walk over to Arcana. Warm up. I want to see if there's anything to see to unlock for the album. Day is almost completely upright, stretching. Doing. What? Johnny, what do you mean? Kind of laughs and plops down on the floor. You press down the hems of her skirt and spread her legs. She splits her legs about 7 degrees. Wow, that's got to be a new record. That's almost 90 degrees, right? Finishing warm-ups with Arcana, who's stiff enough to put a log to shame. Okay, nothing. We need the camera right there. Skip to it. Let's start a photography club. Were you interested in photography too, Mitsuki? I'm starting to get into it. Arcana gave me a camera as a gift before. I take out the camera Arcana gave me from my bag. And so photography club it is. You'll join too, right, Amy? Oh, sure. Sounds fun. Somehow it feels like Arcana wants Amy to join more than Amy does herself. But I decide not to mention anything. And go ahead and write your name here. Arcana holds out the application form. You can be the club president. Mitsuki as the advisor. I'll put down Miss Pravati for now. I'm the club president. Yep. Have you told Miss Pravati about any of this? Not yet. Why? And so we write our names on the club application form. While Amy writes her name last, Arcana fidgets with my hand. Thank you for endorsing. Photography club as 3. And so we officially form our very own photography club. Let's go ahead today. Is this the new park that just opened up? Yeah, the flowers are full bloom right now, so it's supposed to be really pretty. I already packed us lunch, so we can go right now. What about taking photos? Of course we'll take them while we're there. We're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. 2 birds, 1 hand grenade. Oh, that came out nice. Really? Let me see. Oh! Does it look good? OMG, that's perfect. Anna hands me the camera. In the photo, she's sitting on the cafe window, gazing outside with a wistful look in her eye. Feels a bit staged. You don't usually make that kind of expression. Because I'm a student right now. Normally, I'm a cold, ruthless professional, an ice queen. Just so you know. I can't imagine it. Yeah, me neither. That's too much work. Too much work. You should have done it earlier instead of putting it off. Yeah, but you're gonna say you're having too much fun at school, aren't you? You must have said that 10 times already. More like 20, I'd say. You guys are mean. Here. I feel the pouting Arcana some chocolate. I feed. Happy waifu, give chocolate. Happy waifu. And her expression immediately softens. That's why I'm helping you. Let's finish up quickly. Okay. Thanks, both of you. For something that's supposed to be a photography club, it feels more like we just enjoying school life. Aw. Aims her camera at me and presses the shutter. Her eyes widen when she looks at the screen. Wow, no way. Amy, look at this. Arcana shows Amy the camera. Wow. How insane is that? What is it? Show me. Nope. Arcana playfully hides the camera behind her back. Come on, what is it? Yeah. It's better if you didn't see it, Mitsuki. Why? I've been studying photography lately. Just like in paintings, they say a photographer's emotions and perspective. They are captured in the photo they take. And it's abundantly clear this one is filled with effect. Covers Amy's mouth. Speaking of which, why don't we go on photo taking trip? Dang it, was I hard? Was my penis out? What about work? We're all done. After breaking free from Arcana, Amy scans the tasks. Oh, we really are. Uh-huh. Well, since it's getting a bit late today, why don't we take our photos around the school? Oh, sure. The cherry blossoms on campus will make a great background. I'll take a photo for you. You two stand together. Arcana steps in front of me and leans her back against my chest. You always do this when we take pictures together. Yeah, I like it. It feels reassuring somehow. Suki, don't stand there like a statue. Move closer to her. Or strike a pose. We'll do around Arcana, then we'll do the strike a pose. Lean forward slightly, hugging Arcana and resting my head on her shoulder. Arcana stiffens for a moment, then looks up at me and grins. Okay, keep that pose. Amy's turning into a real professional photographer. Photographer. Photographer? What? Okay, photographer. Photographer and photographer. I'm pretty sure they're spelled the same. Yeah, she's way more into it than I expected. That's it. Keep talking while looking at each other like that. He's telling us to keep talking. What should we talk about? What should we eat for dinner? What do you want to eat? Whatever you want. What kind of answer is that? And let's have pasta. I'll make it. What were you two talking about? Arcana was just looking at you with such lovey-dovey eyes. Nothing special. We were talking... Special. I'm super special. We were just talking about what to eat for dinner. After continuing the shoot for a while. Oh, man. Dude, I just can't stop falling asleep, man. Amy. Arcana waves towards Amy. Yeah? Let's go take a picture of the three of us. A proper one. Something we can treasure forever. I don't really like being photographed. Aw, come on. Arcana links arms with Amy and pulls her over. And she links arms with me on her other side. Here we go. 1, 2. How are you even going to take the photo like this? Oh, right. Kind of quickly sets up the camera on a tripod and hurries back. Okay, good to go. I don't even need to look at Amy to know what her expression is. I feel the same way, Amy. Guys, smile. Bright and youthful, okay? I get bright, but what does youthful even mean? I doubt she knows either. How'd you know? The camera light flashes, signaling the photo is about to be taken. Yeah. At that moment, Arcana pokes Amy in the side. Holy shit, that one's first try. What the fuck? I'm crazy. Am I goated with the sauce? The lamb sauce? The fuck? That one sucked. I'm gonna stop. Just use hiya. Ah, stop. That tickles. Of course it does. I'm tickling you on purpose. Yeah. Connor's fingers suddenly dig into my side when I'm not paying attention. Won't be spared either. Yeah. Stop, Jez. Oh, this actually hurts. After Amy leaves first, Arcana and I take a short walk around the campus before sitting on the bench. That was fun. We should take photos at school more often. Yeah, they turn out pretty well. Right? The school's so pretty and it has such a youthful vibe. Arcana looks around. But I'm not the only one having fun, right? You weren't uncomfortable being around Amy, were you? Did I look like that? No, not at all. I just wanted to hear you say it. Seeing you enjoy yourself makes me happy too. Really? Arcana looks towards the field, swinging her legs as she sits on the beach. Oh my god. Alright, I think as soon as I finish this branch, we might end the stream early today. I'm struggling to stay awake. I didn't get much sleep last night. Geez, so as long as I'm happy, you're happy, right? What's gotten into you? Because I'm happy. Arcana turns slightly towards me. Because what you just said makes me happy. Very well happy. Very, very happy. I feel amazing. And I feel tired while reading this. I'll have to start incorporating a hour-long nap sesh during stream. Kentucky, yes. Somehow I've gotten used to her calling me my name. He. Arcana leans against my shoulder in what's now a familiar motion. Arcana lifts her head and looks up at me. Alright, it's getting worse. Thank you, Mitsuki. Her face contains an expression unlike any I've seen before. It's a mixture of various emotions. Joy, sadness, gratitude, regret, and for being a part of my dream. His voice is sweet and ethereal. Seems to melt into a spring breeze. I want you to be able to do what you want. I take out the photo of the three of us took together the other day with Amy. True story number 2. The photo of us three of us took together the other day with Amy. Arcana, Amy, and I. We're all smiling brightly and happily. I want to be able to do that. Do what you want. because I think that would make you happier.
じゃあ先輩は私がこんなことを言うのは変かもしれないけど、それ先輩は私ともっと二人きりになりたくないですか？
Honestly, I do feel that way, but I don't know. I just want to for some reason.
そうなんだ。
Arcana swings her legs cheerfully as she sits on the bench.
きっとわからないでしょうね。私が MMR 附属高校に来てどれだけ嬉しかったか。それにあなたも一緒に来るって知った時、私がどんな気持ちだったか。
How did you feel?
泣きました。
What?
っていうのは嘘。泣くわけないでしょ。嬉しい時は笑わなくちゃ。
Arcana cups my cheeks with her
でも
hand.
ここで過ごした時間について記憶消去を受けなくてもいいって聞いた時は泣きました。信じられなくて、ここであなたと一緒に作った思い出を一生大切にできるなんて本当に信じられなかったから。 転校してきてから今までずっと夢を見てるみたいです。
Not a dream.
そうですか？
Arcana playfully
こん
pinches
な
my
夢み
cheeks.
たいな幸運とでも言うんですか？ずっと願ってきたことが目の前で起きているなんて夢としか思えません。一生覚めたくない夢。
Arcana removes her hand from my cheek. She places both hands on the bench and looks up at the sky.
先輩先輩、突然ですがクイズを出しますね。
What's the question?
では問題です。元気で可愛い学生のアルカナは今この世界で一番の幸せ者です。ですが一つだけ残念に思っていることがあります。正確にはすごくやってみたいことがあるのに、自分の口からは恥ずかしすぎて言えません。さて、それは一体何でしょうか？
I recall the very first time of Arcana's list thing she wanted to do. The part that had been erased. And in the situation, the answer is painfully obvious. Have a boyfriend? Man, I can feel like my mouth being sluggish, man. My face is just like, feels like, you know, like when you're tired, you just feel like drowsy and a whole droopy. My face feels like it's just melting.
正解。
What?
現実なら妻になるってことですけど、今は夢の中ですから。
Kind of takes a deep breath. Then looks straight at me with a gentle smile.
先輩、ずっと好きでした。
That's crazy. I think Arcana's I think she's the first one that like had like an actual like say so confession of liking us as the commander. I don't think like I think like obviously the other one's given hints, but I think Arcana's the one that's actually like said it. Because I know Honest likes the commander, but she hasn't said anything. Obviously Rappy does, but she now with how she currently is now, she's out of her shell. She is a little abrasive and just a really big fucking tease about it. Neon, I think Neon's just firepower. Please, let's be real here. Neon's firepower. We already know Modernia does with the way she acts. Yeah, Neon's just Neon. Modernia, we know she loves us through how she is. She kind of acts like a, I want to say she's like a female version of a golden retriever. Just got that silly little energy.
私と付き合ってください。やっぱり成功すると思ってました。
Oh?
確信できたんです。途中から。先輩は 100%OK してくれるって。
Maybe I should have played hard to get for a bit.
私が泣いてすがりつくところが見たいんですか？そういうのが好みなんですか？
Is that your thing? Arcana chuckles and naturally leans into my arms. I comfortably wrap my arms around her.
今ならできそうかも。
Do what?
あの時先輩に渡したリスト、別のバージョンもあるんです。そこに書いたこと、もうできそうだなって。
Is it the sucks? I think I know what it is. Kind of pulls away slightly and carefully looks up at
その
me.
リストの一番上に書いてあること、
Kind of slowly wraps her arms around my neck.
何なのか当ててみます？
I think I've got a good idea. Yeah, yeah, baby, yeah.
あれかな、先輩。おかげで無事に解決。すみません、出直します。
I'll come back later. Why are you laughing?
こういうハプニングも青春っぽくていいなって。
I suppose so. It does feel awful. Feel awfully cinematic.
ですよね。
No, you're supposed to join us.
決定的な瞬間に邪魔が入って失敗する
Barging in and ruining things at the most critical
の。で
moment.
も
But you know,
だからって諦めないのが私だってことを知ってますよね。
as our lips touch, I can feel Arcana's trembling. Spring breeze blows through the courtyard. Jesus Christ! I almost said countryside. I'm like, what the fuck? And after a few moments, Arcana slowly pulls away.
しちゃった。
I think your hot teacher mom, allegedly. Yeah, I did it. I think Arcana smiles brightly despite her embarrassment. I suddenly feel a bit mischievous. Is there anything else? Now that we've got a chance, should we just go ahead and do whatever we can?
秘密を一つ教えましょうか。
What is it? Up. Kind of stands up. Feet. Playful voice reaches my ear.
別バージョンのリストなんですが、実は1番から10番まで全部同じなんです。
Lift up, please, mate. Throw my wealth at you. Whose wealth? Which friend? That's crazy. You're definitely way too happy to start flinging other people's money. Like, here, I'm poor, take my friend's money instead. How the fuck did you get my bank card? Actually, all the same. Aw, so cute. It wouldn't be long before Amy, unable to wait any longer, drags us to a nearby cafe to start planning the festival. But for now, Arcana and I stand in the school courtyard as petals fall around us, simply letting them drift down on us. Through ending 1. Photo of just the two of us. Man, like, there's like 2 more hours that we can use to get this last route done. But I wouldn't get this kind of thing in high school. These people are superficial and dumbasses. Let's be real here. And also, don't forget too, this is completely fantasized school life too. Like, this is kind of like still based off of Japanese school life, but it's a fantasy slash fetishized school life, because it's not like this. It's like people barely interact with each other except with the 1 or 2 friends they have. So it's just one of those things like, yeah, you wish you could have had it, but it was just, it's unrealistic. It's one of those things you had to try to gun for as well. Like, junior year in high school is when I was trying to get a girlfriend because I really wanted one. And I did end up getting one. But, we eventually broke up. Okay, so that means there's an Arcana picture missing. Okay, I'm assuming this is the Parvati pictures right here for the True Ending 2. A lot of ones were missing. So we're just gonna have to go through and get the rest, which I know we got quite a few of them to still get from this path. But anyways, I want to continue, but my body is just not wanting me to. I'm gonna try to go take like an hour nap. Anyways, thank you all for coming by. Appreciate y'all. Sorry for the short stream, and I will see you all Wednesday, which I don't know if I'm gonna be starting a little bit later or ending earlier because of that's April 1st, and that is my dog's birthday, and she'll be turning 16 this year, so I definitely wanted to go to the store and get her some tasty food for her to have. Not dog food, like make her like actual people food, so she can enjoy her wizened age. I think I might get her a pack of bacon and cook that up for her. Thank you, appreciate it. But anyways, I'll see you all Wednesday. We'll be doing this again. Finishing up. We're going to finish up the last path. And the actual story, bit for story 2. Alrighty, ciao.